What happens when a rock classic meets raw, undeniable talent on a live stage? You get chills, you get goosebumps, and you get Renzo. His performance of Dream On by Aerosmith on The Voice Lives has taken the internet by storm, and for good reason. From breathtaking high notes to full-on rock star charisma, people aren't just watching, they're experiencing something unforgettable. And trust me, if you haven't seen it yet, you'll want to stick around as we dive into why this performance is being hailed as one of the best of the season. Maybe even in the show's entire history. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest performances and most talked about moments on The Voice. Right out of the gate, people were blown away by Renzo's choice of song. Dream On isn't just a fan favorite, it's a rock anthem with some of the most challenging vocals out there. And yet, Renzo didn't just rise to the occasion, he owned it. Many viewers said they had literal chills from head to toe. One person even mentioned it was the first time ever they got goosebumps from a performance. That's the kind of impact we're talking about. There was a lot of excitement over how Renzo handled the climactic ending of the song, the falsetto riff, the scream, the power. Some said those final 12 seconds were pure magic. A few fans even joked that their butt cheeks were clenching from the tension, only to relax when he nailed the high note. That's performance anxiety in real time, shared between artist and audience. What's more impressive is that Renzo managed to hit all those high notes and then some. Someone said he went even higher than the original, pushing the limits of what most singers can even attempt live, and he did it while performing without missing a beat, even when his earpiece fell out. That kind of poise, next level. Another layer people couldn't stop talking about was Renzo's stage presence. He didn't need to run around or jump off platforms. Just dragging that mic stand with intention, then unleashing vocal power was enough to captivate the room. One viewer noted how charismatic he was, just standing still, and how every move added to the emotion of the song. And speaking of emotion, Renzo clearly connected with a lot of people on a personal level. One person shared that they used to watch The Voice with their sister, who recently passed away. They felt like their sister was still with them, voting for Renzo from above. It was a deeply touching moment that shows just how powerful music and a great performance can be. Of course, styling always plays a part on The Voice, and Renzo's look didn't go unnoticed. Many people pointed out that not only is he vocally unmatched, but his wardrobe is the coolest on the show. He's got that rock star look to match his rock star sound. Now let's talk competition. Several longtime fans who were rooting for other contestants admitted that Renzo may have changed their minds. One viewer who was all in on Britain said Renzo just might be the best singer this season. Another confessed they thought Bryson had it in the bag until this performance. People are calling this the performance of the night and best of the season. One even said this is the kind of performance where you forget you're watching a competition show. It felt like his concert. And for an audience that's seen hundreds of performances over multiple seasons, that's a big deal. Fans are already envisioning a showdown in the finale, Renzo's Dream On versus Bryson's Without You, and most believe Renzo has the edge, calling him the winner of season 27, Top 5 material, and the man to beat. There were even nostalgic notes from fans who grew up with Aerosmith who admitted this was the best cover of Dream On they'd ever heard. Think about that, a decades-old rock anthem performed by someone from a completely different generation, managing to do it justice and make it his own. That's rare. And it wasn't just about the vocals or the style. People are praising Renzo's versatility. Someone mentioned that he has no genre limitations. He brings style, swag, and range to every performance. Another said his voice is so unique, they forgot all about other contestants once Renzo came on stage. One fan summed it up perfectly. There's singing, and then there's singing. There's taking the stage, and then there's owning it. Renzo did the whole damn thing. Even self-identified rock purists were impressed. One person put it simply: finally, someone's singing a real rock song and crushing it. Another viewer, who happens to be a soprano singer, expressed how blown away they were by his falsetto. That's not just casual praise. That's coming from someone who knows what it takes to hit those notes. Several people also threw in some lighthearted humor. Someone said their colleague had to ask what was going on because they looked like they were floating off their seat. Another shared that they were screaming at the TV, stunned by how incredible Renzo sounded live. And perhaps the biggest compliment of all, people aren't just voting for him, they're already imagining playing his records over and over for decades. That's more than fandom, that's a vote of confidence in his future as an artist. So what does all this mean? It means Renzo didn't just perform, he delivered a moment that will stick in people's minds long after this season ends. A moment that shows The Voice still has the power to surprise us, move move us and make us dream again, pun very much intended. Whether you're a die-hard Aerosmith fan or just someone who loves great music, it's clear Renzo's performance was more than just a cover, it was a statement. Now we want to hear from you. Was this the best performance of the night, of the season? Should Renzo take home the trophy this year? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another breakdown of the most jaw-dropping moments on The Voice. Until next time, keep dreaming on.